Wait, what? We're live? Welcome to Quiplash 3, the college years. I'm Schmitty, the host and proprietor of this game, so please treat it with respect. And extra players can put in that room code and vote in the audience. Round 1 is upon us. 2 prompts will show up on your device. Answer them however the mood strikes. You'll go head-to-head against someone else's clever answer, and everybody else will decide which one they like better. Points are scored based on the percentage of people who choose your response. Let's quip! Almost out of time. Don't forget your safety quips. Okay, here's where the fun starts. And here's your first prompt. All right, vote. And here we have Now It Gets Real. Pick your favorite. Without further ado, all right, people, it's voting time. Moving right along. Okay, choose your favorite. That was round 1. Reminder that those all go on your permanent record. Let's see the scores. So if round 1 was an appetizer, round 2 is a substantial meal. Double the points, double the indigestion. Time's almost up. Use a safety quip if you're stuck. It's quip time. How about we start with okay, make someone happy. Next up, here's the fun part. Pick your favorite quip. Next on the docket, decisions. Choose your favorite. And next. Okay, everybody, pick your favorite quip. Round 2 is through. Let's see how things shook out. Step right up to Whiplash, where all quip roads lead. On your device, you'll see a prompt that requires 3 separate responses. That's triple the ha-has. Just a few seconds left. Okay, it's thrip time. Time to pick the one you like best. All right, choose your favorite. rocked it. But did you rock the scoreboard?
Welcome to the Scrollaceum. These talented trainers are about to face off to see who's the best at creating champion characters with unusual skills. Will the underdogs take down the heavy favorites? It's time to get champed up. In this first step, the trainers will be 30 seconds remain. Players need to name their character. The trainers are now moving on to creating a... It's time for the main event. Our first opponent enters the ring. And in this corner we've got... These two will battle to see who is the champion of being unique. We're witnessing an absolute thrashing. Dominating performance. Like an intimidating snowflake. In this corner we've got... They'll be facing off against... We'll decide once and for all who is the champion of fertility. Sweet mercy! Make womb! Make womb! Now entering the ring. And opposing them will be... One of them will be crowned the champion of being rotten. Get in the car, it's about over. Well, no other way to say it, it's a bloodbath. Some extra cash goes to the underdog. What's that smell? Next up, it'll be... versus... These two are facing off to see who is the champion of high school. that might do it. This is tough to watch. It's more valuable than a Justin's class ring. And that takes us to halftime. Here are the scores. Second warning, name those characters. 20-second warning. Name those characters. It's the second half, which means let's start things off with our first two fighters. One of them will be the champion of romantic fantasies. More like a world chump, I'm just saying. It's not over yet. Here's the next title up for grabs. The champion of job interviews. Here come the reinforcements. Will the trainers keep their characters or swap out? This is pure pandemonium. It's a dramageddon. Chemistry is off the charts. Two new fighters enter the ring. You will decide who is the champion of bad habits. Are they down for the count? We'll declare a winner after this next match. The champion of public transit. The trainers have a decision to make. Can they build on this momentum? That'll leave a mark. What a stud! Here's our next matchup. Who is the champion of my way or the highway? They got him on the ropes. This next contest could swing things. The champion of being emotionally stunted. Will the players tag out? Let's find out. Welcome to Slamtown. This, folks, is what a hero looks like. It's time for our next bout. You will decide who is the champion of Applebee's. This has become a one-sided match. It all comes down to this next match. The champion of bumming everyone out. What will the trainers do? Let's see. They're tagging out. Oh, it's too close to call. Now that there is teamwork, folks. Okay, folks, that was the final match. The judges are tallying the final scores, and we have a winner! Welcome to the Scrollaceum. These talented trainers are about to face off to see who's the best at creating champion characters with unusual skills. Will the underdogs take down the heavy favorites? It's time to get champed up. In this first step, the trainers will be It's time to name those characters. The trainers are now moving on to creating a challenger. These characters will be the underdogs because their creators will see who they're competing against, but not what the contest will be. So they must analyze their 20 seconds remain. Players need to name their character. It's time for the main event. Here comes our first opponent. Versus, one of them will walk out as the champion of the parallel universe. It's a Dramageddon. They got him on the ropes. Some extra cash goes to the underdog. Glad we're not on this timeline. Moving on, we've got versus. Only one of them can be the champion of this player's future boss. Is that the nail in the coffin? More like a world chump, I'm just saying. Now that's a managerial technique. Make way for versus. These two are competing to be the champion of cheap motels. Welcome to Slamtown. You don't want to see this under a black light. Here's our next competitor. Versus. One of them will walk out as the champion of attention seeking. The ref just needs to call it. Well, look at them. Please. Here are the scores as we head into halftime. characters. Name those characters! It's the second half, which means it's... Here are the next two fighters. One of them will be the champion of disguise. This is brutal. Now they'll be battling for this title. The champion of the middle school play. It's decision time. Is that all she wrote? Oh, the humanity! There's no I in teen, kids. Only in kids. Moving on. You will decide who is the champion of vanity. This might be over. Here's the next contest. The champion of dating profile. Here we go. They're going to the bench. They're tagging out. What a dominating performance. That was below the belt. team for the ages. Up next, who is the champion of imaginary friends? Oh, that might do it. Now it's time to determine the champion of escaped convicts. What will the trainers do? Here come the reinforcements. It's a whole new fight. What a dynamic duo! Moving on. One of them will be the champion of Forever Alone. Well, no other way to say it, it's a bloodbath. Here's the next title. The champion of Paul Giamatti roles. It's decision time. It's a whole new fight. Holy smokes, I didn't see that coming. We're witnessing an absolute thrashing. Nothing can stop these two. Okay, folks, that was the final match. The judges are tallying the final scores, and we have a winner!
Cheers, they can feel the drums pound like a heartbeat. Let's go. Time to compete, swish, slash. Now you're drawing, ding, ding. Time for brawling. Who will be the GOAT? It depends on the vote. Enter the stadium. Who is your challenger? Soon when the battle starts, will you have what it takes? Stakes are higher, battles are on fire. You're next, head to head, last chance. Get ahead, tag out, swap your player strategy. Adds a layer, will you stick the landing? Be the last one standing. Look to the swaying crowd, their chants are growing loud. When all the votes are in, will you have scored a
Welcome to the Scrollaceum. These talented trainers are about to face off to see who's the best at creating champion characters with unusual skills. Will the underdogs take down the heavy favorites? It's time to get champed up. In this first step, the trainers will be prompted. Seconds remain. Players need to name their character. The trainers are now moving on to creating. It's time to name those characters! It's time for the main event! Here comes our first Brave Warrior. And in this corner we've got... These two will battle to see who is the champion of this player's ultimate nemesis. Ouch. Some extra cash goes to the underdog. Fuel the feud. Up next, they'll be facing off against... We'll decide once and for all who is the champion of living on the edge. Get in the car, it's about over. Oh, that was some risky business. Up next, and opposing them will be... One of them will be crowned the champion of Office Party. Please, just put it out of its misery. HR approves. Up next, versus... These two are facing off to see who is the champion of drama. Wave the white flag. This one appears to be over. How dramatic! And that takes us to halftime. Here are the scores. 30-second warning. Name those characters. Seconds remain. Players need to name their character. It's the second half, which means it. Up next, you will decide who is the champion of weirdos. This has become a one-sided match. It's not over yet. Here's the next title up for grabs. The champion of the waiting room. Will the trainers keep their characters or swap out? This is pure pandemonium. That'll leave a mark. These two, they just work so well together. Let's start things off with our first two fighters. One of them will be the champion of young adult fiction. Well, no other way to say it, it's a bloodbath. We'll declare a winner after this next match. The champion of the 30 under 30 list. The trainers have a decision to make. Holy smokes, I didn't see that coming. They're going to the bench. Is that the nail in the coffin? to name a more iconic duo. Two new fighters enter the ring. Who is the champion of heroes? We're witnessing an absolute thrashing. This next contest could swing things. The champion of stealing your lover. Will the players tag out? Let's find out. The ref just needs to call it. They did the work of two fighters. Here's our next matchup. One of them will be the champion of tantrums. Oh, that might do it. The pen is fightier. It all comes down to this next match. The champion of choo-choo, here comes the train. What will the trainers do? Let's see. What a sketchy move. Who needs a teammate? Not this fighter. Okay, folks, that was the final match. The judges are tallying the final scores, and we have a winner!
Time, you're the favorite crowd cheers. They can feel the drums pound like a